Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Pokegemz Art Channel. Guys, another super easy step-by-step 3D illusion. Guys, you guys love these, so I did more of these. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button. Please turn on those thumbs up, smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys won't miss out on any of my future videos or future live broadcasts that we do here every single day. Alright, this one's simple. What you need to do is you need to find an object in your house that's a circle. Something that you can trace, probably, if you're using a regular piece of paper, probably around 3 inches diameter, give or take. Guys, it really doesn't matter. What you need to find now, though, is a second circle that's just a little bit smaller. So now the second one will depend on what you found on the first one. So you're going to use 2 circles. One is going to be larger, and then the second one on the inside, maybe about a 1/2 inch or so smaller. So you're going to trace that one on the inside also. Alright, next thing you're going to do is find the middle of your circle and measure down, give or take, about 4 inches to the middle, and then you're going to draw a line using your ruler from that point to the center of your circle on the outside, just like this. So you're going to almost create like a cone shape, give or take, and then you'll do that on the other side also. So you'll continue that down to that line. Alright, that's basically it there. So that was really simple. Basically 2 circles, a cone down, and sometimes you might need to go over it again, so just to make it darker. Now what you'll do is you'll take your circle again and you'll kind of move it in about 1/2 inch to almost make, I like to look at this almost like a smile, maybe, give or take. Sometimes if you need to go over it again, like I'll do here, mine wasn't exactly dark enough, so I'll go over it one more time. Now I'm sure if you can find something to make better circles, it might turn out a little bit nicer than mine, but I think you guys get the point. So we've got 2 circles, and then you're going to draw a little line or a little circle right inside of your main one, just to kind of give you the center of it. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start our shading. You guys know that I use the charcoal pencil a lot, so what we'll do is on the inside of that mouth that I like to call, you're going to use your shading pencil and you're going to make it darker on the outside and then kind of getting really light on the inside. And then later this is going to give us that effect of that 3D. It looks like it's literally coming off the paper. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to shade this a little bit. We're going to smudge it. Now this is kind of a small area, so I'm not going to use my smudging cloth, but what I'll do is, I showed you this trick in the past, is I basically use a little cotton swab, which is just a little tiny piece of cotton on the end of a little tiny plastic stick. And you can really get in there nice and tight. So as you see what I did here, we went from kind of dark to light, and that gives it the effect that your top is literally standing up. Alright, next thing I'll do is from one end to another, I'll just create some little tiny lines from one end to another, and then again, this gives us the illusion of thickness. This gives us the illusion that the top is literally standing down right there, and it kind of looks thicker. So draw some lines there just like so. Alright, nice and easy. Next thing we'll do, I'm going to speed up the video a little bit, is we are going to shade the bottom portion. So now especially what I'm going to do here is not do one color. I'll keep it really dark on the edges, maybe a little bit darker on the outside, and then kind of give it some white areas. Now I'm on purpose leaving this like this because once I go through and smudge it now, those white areas will also give us the effect of depth. Now the other thing, as I do here, if you notice, I am going outside the lines a little bit. It's really not a big deal, guys. If you're using a charcoal pencil or pencil, look how easy it is to just put your ruler down and erase that. So super nice and easy. I use a little brush here, and I'll go over it a few more times. You guys go ahead and take your time on this. Erase it. You see how here you flip your eraser over, works magic, just erasing that charcoal, or if you're using pencil, that's fine too. The other reason why I'm not too concerned about the bottom portion or the center portion of the top is because I am going to cut a lot of it out. So alright, next thing I'll do is use that smaller circle. You can even do this with probably even a smaller circle if you have a third option, and you're going to give this cone a shadow. So it's going to look like literally there's light on top of it and a shadow coming down to the bottom. And then this one, my smudging cloth has been used a lot. It's fairly dirty, so I don't even need to use any charcoal pencil. I will literally just use the dirtiness of the charcoal smudging cloth just to give it that effect. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler, and about halfway through your top, you're going to draw a line from one end of the paper to another, and then you're going to cut along that line here. Now guys, remember, if you are a child or if you're not allowed to use scissors, maybe have an adult cut this out for you, but basically you're going to cut along the entire top all the way around to the line and then outside the line like so. So really, really nice and easy here. Cut here and then cut right along the line. That's basically it, guys. Now move that camera away. It literally looks like your top is coming off the paper. It literally looks like you have a shadow there. Guys, if you like this video, if you want to see more, please subscribe. Check out my TikTok. I do post there every single day. I also post on Instagram and Facebook. We have a website also, www.pokegemz.com, where you can go get all the information about me, see what's upcoming. Hit subscribe, guys. We do a live here on this program every day at 5 p.m. So I hope to see you there and on the next video.